You're watching Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copen. Sorry for the minor delay there. It was an internet issue that I have resolved. I basically have to turn off my Wi-Fi so that we get a straight wired-in connection, which stabilizes everything and makes sure that we don't have any interruptions and that everything is running according to schedule. It's great to be here with you guys this afternoon. We had a very slow Tuesday night, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and not a single back issue sold on Tuesday. I kid you not. We just sold higher ticket items, which is, fine. But if you guys are tuning in today, you're going to get a chance to get first crack at all of that stuff, but also the stuff that I picked up yesterday when I was comic book shopping. We got a ton of stuff for you guys today. Lots of new books for you guys. As always, if you spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel. You're going to win something at the end of the show. Today, I'm going to be giving away these really cool sketch pages from the Amazing Spider-Man exhibit that I attended with the boys at the Griffin Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. The Spider-Man exhibit is available or open until February, and then after that, it's closed off. But while you're at the exhibit, there's like this area where you can actually get like these cool little sketch pages and draw your own Spider-Man. So I'm going to give these away today. We got about 5 of them, so we'll give them away. And if you guys want to, you can draw something on there and then share it with me. I don't care how bad your art is. You guys have seen how bad my art is. So, but maybe we'll get somebody in here who's actually a professional artist, and they'll draw something really cool for us. Aside from that, lots of cool things are happening right now. So all 5 of the books that we have going back to press from Yusum Shin are well on their way. I have a new project that I am very tight-lipped about right now, but Chuck has read the outline to it. So I'm going to start writing the script for it very soon. And we are well underway with Yusum Shin, Hunter and Destroyer 4. Dexter's already working on inking 5 of the latest pages in the book. So we're moving full steam ahead and trying to get all of Yusum Shin done. And we're about 6 pages away from getting Hunter and Destroyer 3 fully colored, and then we'll begin the lettering process. So probably looking at about a March release date for Hunter and Destroyer 3, but we're going to be releasing it as con exclusive versions first, which you guys will have first crack at. We'll be doing special covers for those. And then we're going to do a Kickstarter for the book itself and getting the A covers printed. And the thing about these Yusum Shin issues is that we're going to be doing what I'm trying to do right now. This is going to take this is kind of like my 3 to 5 year projection is we're going to be singling out the single issues. So I'm printing up just enough single issues so that everybody who wants to complete their single issue runs can do it. And then after that, we're going to be repackaging Yusum Shin. I'm not going to be taking it out of press, but we're going to be packaging it up. So every arc is going to be collected as like a soft cover paperback that I will continue to be selling at conventions. And we're going to get new artists to do the covers for us and to make a big deal out of it and all that. But that's not for another 3 to 5 years, like I said. Right now, I have to kind of focus on singling out the single issues. So those 5 books, they're getting their final runs. And it's really amazing because the first issue of Yusum Shin, which has been in print now since 2009, now has 27,000 copies in print. And I'm down to my last 1,400 of those. So that's pretty soon. We're gonna hit that 27,000 mark on the first issue of Yusum Shin, which I think is really amazing. The graphic novels have sold over 10,000 copies for the first trade, and the second trade is about to hit 5,000 sales, which is pretty amazing too, over a very long period of time. And we'll probably be going back I'm going to try and keep the hardcovers in print. The biggest challenge with the hardcovers is actually just the price on them. It's a lot of money down, and that's always the challenge with making comics is, paying the printing and as well as the creative teams and all that. So anyway, let's get to it. We got some really cool books for you guys. And welcome everybody. We got Tori in the room. We got Filling the room. We got Katrina in the room. We're filling up. That's good. All right. Well, I'm sorry your therapy session went over, but I hope it was a productive session for you, Katrina. All right. First book we have this afternoon is The A-Team. The A-Team #1. It's the first issue of The A-Team ever in a comic. Here it is. And it was a FOMO book from Tuesday, and none of our FOMO books sold. So you guys still have a chance to jump on these. We got A-Team #1 going for just $5 right now. I've been in and out of my soap. No worries, Tori. We appreciate you being here. So we got A-Team #1 going for $5. It's in pretty good shape too. G.I. Joe #15. This is pretty cool. Cool cover. Kind of reminds me of Zissou, if you guys have seen that. If you guys haven't had a chance to see Zissou 2, I highly recommend getting out and checking that out. So we got G.I. Joe #15, newsstand copy. We're going to call this a fine copy of the book, and this is going to go for $5 as well. Phil's been in and out of consciousness. Well, I'm going to wake you guys up today because I got some really killer one-question interviews for you guys. I have a new commercial that I worked on too, and I have the best pitch for a comic ever, and it's coming, okay? So just hang on here. All right, I have Amazing Spider-Man, the issue 19 annual, and we got the first appearance of Spider-Mary Jane, and that's going to go for just $5 right now. Mr. T and the T-Force #1 with a special collectible card illustrated by Mr. Neil Adams himself. This was a big deal back in the day, and if you're a Mr. T fan, you're going to want this. We got $5 on this book right here. And how is it that I have two Mr. T themed books here and neither of them have sold yet? I don't know, but I pity the fool who is missing out on these deals. Mr. T is off to Phil. Phil's my man. Grab my pen. John Westhoff in the house. What's up, dude? Your silent comic about a snowman? Is the pitch better? Yes, it is. If you're watching the show right now, please stick around. There's going to be a lot of fun happening here soon. But, just shut up. Don't talk right now. The fun will come. I will let you know when you can have fun. Until then, you shut your goddamn trap. All right. Anyway, we got Uncanny X-Men and the New Teen Titans crossing over. We got Walt Simonson working on this, which is really cool. And this is going to go for just $5. $5 on this. For the X-Men Teen Titans crossover. And then I got Wolverine #50, die cut cover, going for just $5. Yeah, John Westhoff is in here. We got the creator of Drumsticks of Doom in here. All right, I got Batman #352 going for $5 right now. $5 for Batman #352. Watch out for that first step, Batman. It's a killer. Incredible Hulk, Future Imperfect, #2 of 2 is going to go for just $5 right now. $5 on this bad boy. This is probably some of the best comics work I've ever read. Honestly, George Perez's artwork in this is sensational. This is where we see the introduction of Maestro, who is a future version of the Incredible Hulk, and he is brutal. He has taken over Earth. Look at this embossed cover. It's just absolutely stunning. And I actually have a copy of this in my collection, and it's signed by both Peter David and George Perez. I didn't get it signed by them because I wanted to resell it. I just got it signed because I respected the work so much. But honestly, this is some of George Perez's best work ever. Honestly, it's phenomenal. And it's a 2-part story. So we got part 2 of it right here, and it's just going to go for $5 right now for Future Imperfect Part 2 of 2. Just wait, guys. It's all coming. It's all coming together. Don't worry. You guys are just shut the fuck up and just wait. There will be good stuff coming here. Yeah, it's a 2 of 2. It's a 2 of 2. I have Future Spotlight on Nick Fury, number 31. That's going to go for just $3 today. So you got some Nick Fury action for $3. Shang-Chi Master Kung Fu number 26. That's also going to go for $3. Nice early issue. Really love this cover. It's very dynamic. Absolutely love it. This is going to go for $3. Okay. Future Imperfect has been claimed. Sweet. Yeah, I know. I'll be on the lookout for it, along with Annie number 1. I'm sure I'll come across it at some point. Okay, I got Wolverine number 100. Wolverine number 100. That's going to go for $5 right now. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's a foil cover. Phil, I got you on the A-team. And if you look real close, you could see Wolverine's skeleton and his body. There we go. We got a good angle on that. And that's going to go for $5 right now for Wolverine number 100. A-team is off to Phil. We're ready off to a good start this afternoon. Yeah, it just sucks. Like I told you guys, when I have slow shows, that gives me a much smaller budget to work with when I go to comic shops. So I don't have the ability to go out and just stock up on stuff. I have to kind of be careful. Lately, I have not been careful. I've been buying up so many comics, it's ridiculous. Mostly for myself, but you know. I got Tales to Astonish featuring Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. It's got a really cool acetate cover, and it's going to go for just $5. I have Avengers number 4, also illustrated by Mr. George Perez and part of Kurt Busiek's legendary run. This is the first appearance of Warbird, and it's going to go for $5. And then I have Marvel Team Up number 150, which is the final issue of the series. We see Spider-Man teaming up with the X-Men here, and we're going to do that for just $5 today. It's a really good, clean copy of the book. I'm going to fill up the bottom row here real quick with 3 other books. The most legendary pitch of all time is coming. Just you wait. Picking out some books here. Some cheap grabs for you guys. I have Vision Scarlet Witch number 2. That's going to go for just $3. War of the Worlds number 37. Also just $3 on this. And Obi-Wan number 1. $3 on this. So 3 books for $3 a pop. $3 books. All right. Next up, I got Infinity War. I got the whole thing here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is the sequel to the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's the complete story. If you want to grab the whole thing, it normally sells online for about $25. Today, I'll do it for $20. So I'll save you $5 on it. $20 on Infinity War. And then I have Cap Wolf, Captain America, number 402. First appearance of Captain America as a wolf. Number 403. Number 404. Number 406. Number 407. And number 408. If you decide you want to grab all the Cap Wolf books here, it's all 6. I'll do them all for we'll do it all for $15 today. $15 for all the Cap Wolves. And now, finally, I have the best pitch ever for a comic book. And it is for a comic book adaptation of a movie I like to call one of my favorites of all time. And this pitch here will put everything into perspective for you. So just shut up and enjoy this. I did not create this video, someone else did, but I'm going to share it for you guys so we can sing along together. So if you're working right now, just tell your boss, be like, excuse me, guy who pays my bills every month by giving me paychecks to do like work for you, shut the fuck up. I have to watch this important video that is going to tell me and educate me on why I should buy this comic series right here.
I used to kill people, outrageous amounts. I'd murder them all just like that. Maiming and injuring those shouldn't count, but now I'm obeying this brat. How'd I end up on the wrong side of the war? Things made much more sense in 1984. Yes, this idiot believes that I'm his friend, but I'd give anything to kill someone again. It used to be simple, they'd give me a name. I would check in the phone book and come to the door, pull out my gun and I blow out the brains, and I shoot 5 more times to be perfectly sure. I was much more efficient the first time around. You got in my way, that was it, you were dead. I punch through your stomach or come back and drive to your desk, but now I just hurt you instead. Why can I no longer kill them? It seems so unfair. What does it mean to be human? I do not care. Taking orders from a boy who's only 10, but I'd give anything to kill someone again. I'm stuck with this woman protecting her son. Kinder and gentler, I gave them my vow. The damn T-1000 has all of the fun. Now when I shoot, they don't die, they say ow. Just when you think things can't get any worse, I can no longer curse, I can't say fuck you asshole. So stupid to try and suppress my desire to kill like I did in my last role. What is the point of a killing machine who can feel? Go ahead, Connor, and lower me into the steel. Yes, this idiot believes that I'm his friend, but how I miss that special thrill. Won't be me again until I give anything to kill someone again.
Well, if that wasn't the greatest pitch for a comic of all time, I don't know what is, but we have the Terminator 2 comic book right here. And here's the best part. You guys can buy this right now, and while you're reading the book, you can listen to the opera too. It is really amazing. I think it's like the best way to experience Terminator 2. But I got all of Terminator 2 here. We got number 1, number 2, and number 3. And this is all illustrated by Klaus Janson. And we're going to do the whole thing today for just $20 for Terminator 2, the comic book adaptation. And this is a fully colored adaptation of T2. And he's like, who is this notebook? I will kill him. I will punch him in the stomach and I'll break his spine. All right. So we got the adaptation by Gregory Wright, who's the writer. Klaus Janson's on art. Jim Novak on letters. And Jim Novak is known for doing a lot of different stuff, but it is fully colored, which is really cool. All right, Phil's calling T2. See, I knew it was gonna sell. What's up, Heathoxy, dude? We got Heathoxy in the house, and we just sold Terminator 2. All right, I think you guys have earned a 1-question interview. So I am going to show you guys the first 1-question interview, followed by my new commercial that I did for someone, and that person is me. So here, check this out.
Welcome to One Question Interviews with Onrie, the only broadcast that really gives you a unique perspective on the comic book industry. Jim, I'm a huge fan. I just want to know, is DC Comics hiring right now? Yeah. Really? No, and that's actually 2 questions. But I was just clarifying. This episode of One Question Interviews with Onrie is brought to you by Black Coffee. Wake up and drink it in, stupid.
Very proud of that interview. That was a great, stellar interview with Mr. Jim Lee, the editor-in-chief of, or is he the editor-in-chief? He's the guy at DC Comics. I know, Katrina, DC used to send you free interview or free comics, but they gave me free interviews, so I'm a lucky guy. All right. So to replace T2, I have the Spider-Man annual run here that goes across all of the mainline series. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man 26 annual, the number 12 annual for Spectacular, the number 8 for Web, and the New Warriors number 2 annual. And this is a full run called the Hero Killers. We got all 4 parts here. I'm going to do this today for just $10. So $10 for this run of Amazing Spider-Man annuals. And now we are going to start building out racks here. I'm going to start by showing you stuff I just picked up from Graham Cracker's Comics out in Downers Grove. I was just there yesterday. So we're going to start with those books, and then we'll kind of move from there. You got a free lunch? Wow. There you go. Pamela Anderson. Well, here, guys, check this check this commercial out. Katrina, you've seen this, but you know, not everybody else has. I'm really proud of that. Someone saw Bentley and they were like, wow, you should put him on a box. And then I was thinking the other day, I was looking at him because he was really hungry. And I was like, I wish I could feed you, Bentley, but your food's thawing still. So I don't have anything to feed you. And I was like, I wish that there was Meow Mix for dogs. And so I created it because I'm a creator and I can do things like that. So I created Meow Mix for dogs. If anybody else tries to pull that crap off, they owe me royalties, and I will have Chris Steisel come after you and sue you. And if Chris Steisel doesn't work, I have David Moore's sister's cousin. She's going to come after you too because she's a lawyer as well. I'm not sure what kind of law she practices, but we have a whole army of lawyers that will come after you if you steal Meow Mix for dogs from me. Okay, that was a really good idea. Kibbles and Bits can suck my ass. Roof Mix. Yes. No, that was not Bentley's bark, but that bark definitely triggered Bentley. That was just a generic bark. But that was me doing the cat meow at the beginning. All right. Let's get going here. So I have Absolute Green Lantern number 1 and number 2 here. These are both first printings for Absolute Green Lantern. You can get these 2 issues for just $4. I think that's a steal for Absolute Green Lantern. All the Absolute stuff's been great. What is going on, Philip Ragusa? You know that. Exactly. Katrina's friend is a copyright attorney. This is good too. We'll come after them. All right. Absolute Green Lantern off to Phil. Sweet. I do not care. All right. I have Ironheart Bad Chemistry number 1 going for $2. Daredevil number 8 is going for $2. Knights versus Samurai number 1. We got a variant cover here by Todd McFarlane. And the writer of this is the guy who's going to be playing M. Bison in the new Street Fighter movie, David DeSmulchin. If you want to check out a comic book that he wrote called Knights versus Samurai, I highly recommend picking it up. It's a really cool book. I've read the first issue. The first issue focuses on the knights and the main character, and they're basically crossing over this ocean, and they come to the land of the samurai because they're trying to kill these dragons that are like destroying their world and stuff like that, or their land. It's a pretty cool setup for a story. Great first issue. This is gonna go for $2. Did you guys see that the Street Fighter trailer? And by the way, I'm really pissed off at Marvel right now. I just want to say a collective fuck you to Marvel. Can you guys just release the fucking trailer already for whatever you're going to do with Doomsday? Just put it out there. Hang your fucking balls out. Have some goddamn self-respect. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, how long do we got to wait for a freaking trailer already? It's a freaking trailer. Just put the freaking trailer out there. Stop pulling it down and pulling it out. That's like literally the very definition of giving your audience blue balls. Stop doing it. Put the freaking trailer out there and eat my ass. There we go. There, I'm done. And by the way, I love you guys. I'm sorry I had to say that. Not you guys. I mean, I love you guys too, but I meant Marvel. I'm still sucking up to them. Oh boy. All right. Come to the dark side. Even Star Wars puts out like trailers by this point. Jesus. All right. 'Tis the season to be jolly. All right. I got Something is Killing the Children, number 37, number 38. Am I wrong, though? Tell me I'm wrong. Who is not pissed off that we don't have a freaking trailer yet? Just put it out there. Put it out there. Show it to me. Lay it out there. Stop with all this. We're going to show. Someone illegally put this out there, so we got to go scour the internet and take it down. Put the fucking thing up there. Fuck you. There you go. If your boss is watching, fuck him too. All right. We got Something is Killing the Children, 39, and number 40. You're not agreeing, or you are agreeing? You're not objecting, or you're just not getting involved? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to read this. Not wrong. It's annoying. There we go. Thank you. All right. So Katrina is agreeing, and Heath is agreeing, and Zach, he's just like guilty by association. Yeah, I mean, it's just like put the freaking whatever it is trailer up there. I mean, if it's the Steve Rogers one, put that one out there and just say this is official. Stop with all the speculation. It's too much now, and it's robbing the fun from everything. When there's so much speculation out there, it's actually kind of ruining the story, because now you think it's going in one direction and then it's not going in that direction at all. That's disappointing. Just put it out there. Lay it out there. No more shame. Lewis says, I'm not funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious right now. No, you're not agreeing? All right. Something is Killing the Children, all 4 issues for $8. This is issues 37 through 40. Philip Cruz is asking to see the Man in Wolf, Captain America 402, 403, 404, 406, 407, and 408. If you decide to grab it all, Philip, it's going to go for just $15 today. $15 for all these. I'd give anything to kill someone again. All right. Yeah, they talk about it too much. Jeez. All right. I have Secret Empire, the free comic book day. This is where you want to start if you're interested in reading this. Now, I'm going to let you guys know I've read all of Secret Empire recently. It is a very slow burn, but it has a massive payoff at the end. Totally worth sticking through. And it's really great. And the reason why I want to say it's a slow burn is because it starts out on a really dark note. This is the culmination of Nick Spencer's Captain America run, where we had Sam Wilson. He was writing the Sam Wilson series, and then he was doing Steve Rogers' Captain America, and this is where he introduces Hydra Cap. I picked up all these issues because I'm a big speculator, and I believe that they're going to bring in Hydra Cap at some point in Avengers Doomsday. It's been speculated upon. Whether they're going to go that direction or not, I don't know, but I'm still interested to see what they're going to do. And regardless, it's a really great run, especially the Captain America stuff. Just seeing Steve Rogers sort of go back against everything he's ever stood for. is really hard to watch. But seeing how he manipulates Sam Wilson and how that affects Sam Wilson throughout the series is also really, really tough, to watch. But then you see Secret Empire, and it's like things have gotten so dark now that you don't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. But eventually, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and the end of Secret Empire is phenomenal, and I highly recommend picking it up. This issue is going to go for just $2 right now. This is where you want to start. And then I got Captain America 696. So post Secret Empire, Captain America was taken over by Mark Waid and Chris Samnee. They were now responsible for the book. Chris Samnee's art, I'm actually reading this series right now. I just read this issue, as a matter of fact, yesterday. This is a really, really great run of Captain America. The artwork is really just, it's so good. Chris Samnee's artwork is phenomenal. It's so dynamic because he shows you exactly what you need to see to really feel the story and to really feel what's happening. And what's really great about this run here is it's bringing Captain America back to his roots. He's decided to go on a cross-country tour to repair his damaged reputation. This is Cap getting back to his roots, handled by two very awesome creators who understand this character very well. And after everything that happened in Secret Empire and everything, which Nick Spencer deliberately did all these things to explore a new side of Captain America, we get our Steve Rogers back, the one true Steve Rogers, and now he is on this journey to repair his reputation. Really good book. Captain America 696 is going to go for just $2, and I've collected this entire run. I'm now 2 issues ahead of this one, so I'm slowly reading that. I've been using this time to read a lot of comics. I don't have the kids for the next 2 weeks, but even when I have the kids, I'm reading on average about 5 to 6 comics a day. And that's just so I can stay up to date with everything that's going on, that's coming out. It's for my own knowledge so that I can, take what I learn from the comics I read and apply it to the work I do when I'm writing and creating comics. But it's also so that I know what I'm sharing with you guys, and I know what to pick up when I'm at comic shops. Yeah, I was talking about Evil Captain America, the Hydra Cap. All right, next up we got Let This One Be a Devil. This is a Dark Horse horror series by Mr. James Tynion, who's a big deal from his Tiny Onion run. And really cool artwork. And if you like James Tynion and you like his horror stuff, here's a new series for you. Got the first 2 issues going for just $4 for Let This One Be a Devil. Really cool. Glossy cover. This is actually the same type of material that they're going to be using to print up the Yusuf Shin reprints right now. They're going to some nice glossy cover here. I really like that. I like that. Looks really good. Nice and shiny. I have Barbaric versus Deathstalker, which is a one-shot. If you guys have checked out Barbaric, which is a series from Vault Comics. It's about a barbarian and his talking axe. And the talking axe it gets drunk whenever it gets blood. So it's obsessed with getting blood, and he gets forced into doing good things. And Deathstalker, I'm not sure I know much about this character, but this is written by Tim Seeley and Mr. Michael Morecci. And if you decide to pick this up, it's going to go for just $2. I have Unnatural Order #1, also from Vault Comics. This is going to go for $2. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of variety, rather than just constantly giving you guys Marvel and DC stuff, try and throw the occasional indie book out there or alternative book out there. I have Cosmic Ghost Rider versus Valkyrie #3. That's going to go for $2. Silver Surfer Ghostlight #4 is $2. I Am Batman #1 is $2. I have Spider-Girl #1. She's got her first series here. That's going to go for just $2. It's a different Spider-Girl than the Mayday Parker. This is in the 616 universe. And she is, I believe, a pal of Spider-Boy. There's too many spider people out there. Am I wild because I'm showing off independent stuff? Why am I wild all of a sudden? I got the Ultimates number 10. That's going to go for $2. Defiant, the story of Robert Smalls, volume 1 from Stranger Comics. This is issue 3 of 4. It's also going to go for $2. Vigilante number 17 is $2. And Ultimates has been a really great series. If I come across an issue of this book at $2 for you guys, I highly recommend picking this up, because if you go to your local comic shop, you're paying cover price on these. These are really hot books right now. All the Ultimate stuff and all the Absolute stuff has been really, really stellar. I have Hellboy Macoma 2 of 2. That's going to go for $2. Marvel Knights Punisher number 1 is $2. I have Marvel Team Up number 57, Spider-Man and the Black Widow, going for $2. Guardians of the Galaxy number 28. They're fighting with Dr. Octopus here. That's going to go for $2. Just you wait. There will be Flash. I do have Flash books. I buy Flash books now out of spite, Heath. I have Web of Spider-Man number 63, going for just $2. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty. This is a 4-part series, pretty thick books. If I had the entire series, I'd probably sell it for $15, but you can get this individual chapter here for just $2 right now. I have Conan the Barbarian, the king size annual number 3, going for $2. I have some Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. I have issue 9, 10, and 11. That's going to go for just $6. Invincible Iron Man number 170 is $2. Spider-Man 2099 number 2, really early issue in Spider-Man 2099, $2 on this. I really love the first 3 issues of Spider-Man 2099. Actually, I would say the first 5 issues are some of the best work I've seen with that character. Everything after that, I'm sort of had a hard time following it. Not that it was bad, I just couldn't really get behind it much anymore. Okay, so I just need to kind of follow your gut here, or follow my gut. Guts need to be followed here. Got it. No problem. Black Panther, part of a 4-part series. This is going to go for $2. This is issue 2. And it's written by Don McGregor. And he's fighting supremacists here. Superhero racists. Illuminator number 1. Let the forces beware. The shining might of Illuminator. Sounds like Green Lantern to me. But Marvel's version of it. Howard the Duck, the king size annual number 1, going for $2. I have this really independent comic here. It's a fan book here called X Factor. It's got Homelander and the Powerpuff Girls on the cover. I supported a creator at a convention. He just did some fan stuff here. I'll do this for $2. Howard the Duck, off to Phil. Okay, Lewis is taking Panther. All right. I have a really huge run of What If comics here, which are really awesome. I highly recommend you guys get on this. I have What If the Avengers Lost the Evolutionary War, number 1. Actually, that's not number one. It is number one. It is a what if number one. I have what if Phoenix had not died. I have what if Punisher's family hadn't been killed. What if the Fantastic Four all had the same power? What if the Fantastic Four had lost the trials of Galactus? And this actually occurs in the middle of John Byrne's run, and I read it recently. So what happened is there was a point where Galactus was becoming very weak, and he came to New York, and the Fantastic Four tried to fight him, and they were able to knock him out, because he's malnourished. And rather than let him die, Reed Richards actually saved his life. And because he believes that that Galactus is necessary for the ecosystem. And much later down the line, there's a point where Reed Richards just gets kidnapped by I got you on Howard the Duck, Phil. He gets kidnapped by these alien species that have had their worlds destroyed by Galactus, and he's held trial for basically allowing him to get back to doing what he's doing. And it raises a moral question. Was Reed Richards right for helping Galactus, or was he wrong? And did he commit genocide by helping Galactus? And the truth is a little bit more complicated than that. It's not that he created genocide. He was basically doing what was best for the entire ecosystem of the universe. It wasn't just about causing the deaths of millions of people throughout different planets. It was mostly like, we have to have Galactus out there, or there could be worse ramifications that could affect even more lives. So, did he do the right thing? This is an interesting topic. I have, what if Kraven the Hunter had killed Spider-Man, and he's teabagging the shit out of Spider-Man here? Look at that. If I was Peter Parker and I woke up, I would be like, dude, put some fucking underwear on and wipe your ass. I got, what if the Cosmic Avengers battled the Guardians of the Galaxy? This is issue 36. What if the Watcher saved the universe? This is issue number 39. So what if the Watcher interfered with everything? What if Barbara Ketch had become Ghost Rider? She's got bony boobs, guys. We got a female Ghost Rider. I have, what if Cable had destroyed the X-Men? Part 1 of 2. And then I have this, what if Wolverine, a man no more? So what if he just totally gave in to his feral instincts? And I wonder, is this David Moore's pal here, Dietrich? It is. It's Dietrich Smith, illustrated by Dietrich Smith. Dietrich is a great dude, and he's a good friend of David Moore's. They know each other. I have the Terminator opera in my head right now. Who is this person? I do not care. I'd give anything to kill someone again. I used to kill people outrageous amounts. All right. I have all these what if books here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be $22 normally. I will do it all right now for $15. You get all of these what ifs for $15. Let's make a deal here. What if Santa Claus picked up a 1 year? I mean, he is pretty busy during the year. He's paying attention to what all the kids are doing. Who pays Santa Claus? That's the question. Batman number 434. This is part 2 of the many faces, the many deaths of Batman. This is a really cool run. $2 on this. I got some amazing Spider-Man books here, all going for $2 a pop. Hold on. I just got an error here. Mrs. Claus pays him. There she does. All right. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 350, 353, 357, 383, 384, 393, and number 402. All of these books right now are just going to go for $2 a pop. I will do all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 of these books are just $14. I highly recommend jumping on these books. You can't beat the prices on these amazing Spider-Mans here. They're going for super cheap. I have Astrobots from Massive Publishing. That's going to go for $2. Batman number 140. We got a really cool David Finch variant here. This is part of Chip Zdarsky's run. That's going to go for $2. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 113 is $2. Transformers Galaxies number 12 is $2. Justice League number 5. This is New 52 Justice League and 12. 5 and 12 are going to go for $4. 5 and 12 is $4. I have Captain America and Volstagg number 1 by J. Michael Straczynski and Bernard Chang. We got a really cool Terry Dodson cover here. That's going to go for $2. Thor number 463. 463, $2 on this. I have some Chip Zdarsky Daredevil here. We got issues 9 and 13 going for just $4. Daredevil 321 is $2. Spider-Man versus the Sinister 16, number 1 is $2. JLA 1 million, $2 on that. Doom Patrol number 1 is going to go for $2. I have Superman Unchained number 3 and number 8. That's going to go for $4 this pair. $4 on these two. Okay, Deathlock number 1 is $2. Nonstop Spider-Man number 4 and number 5 is going to go for $4. So Sonya cans are the best. What are Sonya cans? Amazing Spider-Man 948 is going to go for $2. From the most recent Daredevil run, we have issues 4, 5, and 10, and 16, all featuring really solid covers here by Mr. John Romita Jr. Get them all for $8. All right, that is a double rack right there. Is there anything I could show anybody right now? We got a huge variety of new stuff here. And honestly, guys, I want to know what you are looking for, because if it's not anything here, let me know and I'll start looking in other places. I want to help you guys find what you're looking for. We got really great prices on a lot of these books. A lot of these books are also rack books, which means you're not going to find them for any cheaper than cover price, which is normally around $5. Every single one of the books on these racks here is just $2 a pop. Some of these books are even hard to find in back issue bins. I can promise you right now that these Spider-Man books from Todd McFarlane are going for $5 a pop. Let me know what you're looking for and let me help you find it. All right. I may even have it. I don't even know. Just let me know. There's over 40 long boxes down here in the basement. So let me know. But this stuff has to move. Otherwise, I can't go out and buy new stuff. And I don't want to buy new stuff for the sake of buying new stuff. That's also a waste of time. Which What If book? Which what if were you talking about? All right, Infinity War is off the bill. Awesome. Infinity War off the bill. Yeah, 20. I have Bloody Mary by Garth Ennis and Carlos Esquera. I've been pitching this for a long time now. I will do all four of these for just $6 now. It's now a clearance book. $6. Infinity War, the Disney one? It was a Disney one? Which Disney one? What am I missing here? Did I get your claim right, Phil? I just want to make sure I got that right. Bloody Mary. $6 on that. Awesome. Okay. And then I got Black Lamb to go with that. Also been sitting on this for a long time, and I want to move it now. Black Lamb, we got the entire series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's going to go for, we'll do it for $8 now. So $8 on this entire run. Not even going to try and get 12 out of it. So $8, it's yours. I'm going to do the same thing with this Spider-Man annual run here. If you want to get all these Spider-Man annuals, it was what was I doing at 10? I'll do it for 6 now. What's up, CJ? How you doing, dude? $6 now on all those. This stuff's got to go so I can go out and buy more stuff. The Disney one. No, Phil Riley called Infinity War. Not the what if. Now you were explaining to me the what if that you were getting. I see what was going on. I was confused. I thought Phil was telling me that he didn't want the Infinity War. All right. Okay, CJ, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Oh, man. All right. It is almost FOMO time. And I have a really good one-question interview for you guys for the second hour. But if you haven't checked out the first one-question interview, here it is again for you guys.
Welcome to One Question Interviews with Onrie, the only broadcast that really gives you a unique perspective on the comic book industry. Jim, I'm a huge fan. I just want to know, is DC Comics hiring right now? Yeah. Really? No, and that's actually 2 questions. But I was just clarifying. This episode of One Question Interviews with Onrie is brought to you by Black Coffee. Wake up and drink it in, stupid.
All right. That was it. Jim Lee. Best interview ever. And if you guys haven't seen my new commercial for Meow Mix for Dogs, check it out. And Meow Mix for Dogs, anybody tries to steal that idea, but CJ's dad is going to sue them on my behalf. Okay, all right. It is now officially FOMO time. Are you guys ready for your FOMO books for today? I hope you are, because we've got some really good ones here. Hang on just a second. Where's the FOMO video? There we go.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. Was that good, Flash? And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie.
Oh my God, like, shut up already. All right.
Got some good FOMO books here. I'm gonna take some books off of the rack. Actually, I'm just gonna take everything off. I should have done that. I'm just showing off this stuff to you guys. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll take off the left rack or the right rack, but not the left. However, if anybody wants to grab the left rack of books or the right rack that I just took down, and actually we'll do a double rack deal. These are all the new comics that I bought here, and I will do a special on this. If you want to grab all the single issues that I took off of the rack on this wall and this one right here, I will do everything for $50 right now. That's essentially a half of a short box. $50 will also include free shipping on your order. I'd rather move on from this stuff. So let me know if you're interested. $50 gets you everything. And if you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. This is so that I can clear out of this stuff and start fresh. So if I have to keep adding stock here, this is not good for me. $50 for all of it. That's a half of a short box. And you're getting a lot of solid stuff in that short box too. What you guys think about that? All right, FOMO books. Told you it's FOMO time. I have Ghost Rider, the original Ghost Rider Rides Again, #1. This is going to go for $5. I have Iron Man 288. That's going to go for $5. I have Iron Man 290. That's going to go for $5. Swamp Thing #6, Saga of the Swamp Thing #6. That's going to go for $5. Sleepwalker #1, first appearance of the character. That's going to go for $5. I have Incredible Hulk versus Quasimodo 1. That's going to go for $5. And then I have Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 100 going for $5. And finally, Spawn #25 for only $5. This is the issue where he gets a new costume. And this is where we see the even larger boot on Spawn, I think. Where is he here? It's a new boot. You guys need to see this new boot. They are shiny. Very shiny FOMO books. And none of them are going this week. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we need to make more attractive offers here, but I'm trying to get a good shot of his boot. But his cape keeps covering up his boot. I thought he was going to have a new suit here. Did he have a new suit? Nope, no new suit and no new booties. Oi. All right. How about we make this interesting? Let's make this very interesting. Every single one of these FOMO books is now going to go for $3 as opposed to $5. Get every single one of them, including first appearance of Sleepwalker, for only $3 right now. $3 on every single FOMO book. You want them all? It's $24. Let's make it interesting. I said that they were $5 at first. They're now going for $3. Let's make this interesting. Let's get some traction going here. $3 a pop on every single FOMO book. Let's do it. Give you guys a second here. Got another one question interview coming up in the second hour of our show here. Okay. So, I have a claim here. Someone has made a claim. And Web of Spider-Man 129. So I will do those for $5, Chris, as a set. Still haven't found that Dexter or that Ultimate X. I'm sorry I didn't put those aside. I don't know where they are, but I was digging through stuff yesterday. I still haven't come across it. It's just a one shot, Katrina. The Hulk Quasimodo. That's only one book. $3 FOMO books. Let's do it. Claim it now. $3 a pop. Okay. Books in there. So got 6 more FOMO books here. We got Sleepwalker #1. This is the first appearance of Sleepwalker, and it's going to go for just $3 right now. This is straight up a $10 to $15 book all day long. Get it for $3 right now. Not going crazy on prices here. We're actually coming down. I think $5 is actually a very fair price on that book, but we'll do it for $3. It's the holidays. I want some traction here. I need to move these books. These books need new homes. And let's make it interesting. I'm going to go over the bottom row stuff one more time. Make this interesting for you guys. Marvel Team Up #150, final issue, is now $3. G.I. Joe 15 is now $3. These are all were $5, they're down to $3. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 19, $5 down to $3. Uncanny X-Men Meet the New Teen Titans, that's $5 down to $3. Wolverine #50, $5 down to $3. Batman 352 is $5 down to $3. Master of Kung Fu 26 is $5 down to $3. Marvel Spotlight on Nick Fury #31, $3 down to $2 on that. Wolverine #100, $5 down to $3. Tales to Astonish featuring Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. That's $5 down to $3. No problem, I got you, CJ. Avengers #4, first appearance of Warbird. That's going to go for $3 down from, $5 down to $3. Vision and Scarlet Witch 2, $3 down to $2. War of the Worlds #37, $3 down to $2. Star Wars Obi-Wan #1, $3 down to $2. The G.I. Joe is off to CJ. We'll put it on his place. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Sleepwalker for $3. Tori's giving you the seal of approval and the Marvel Team Up for only $3 a piece. Get them both for just $6. That's crazy talk. Wolverine 50, I got a whole bunch of these. You go to any comic shop, you're going to pay like $8 to $10 on that book all day long. And I got a bunch of them, so I'll sell as many of them as I can at $3 a pop. I realize I had 2 Wolverines here. Base Clan #1. We'll do this for 3 as well. Knock it down from 5 to 3. And I'll tell you what, I'll run a deal for you guys right now. Huh. Sleepwalker. Which Wolverine did you want? Did you want 50 or 3 or 100? The 100. Okay. Got 5 FOMO books left. And we are sold through our FOMO books, which is fantastic. The Black Order. That's Thanos' private army here. We got it going, issue 1 here, going from $5 down to $3. We got 5 FOMO books left. We got these 2 killer Iron Man books. I really love those foil covers there. They're going to go for $3 a pop right now. Those are really hot books. Really love those Iron Mans. Going for $3 a pop. Get them both for $6. How about we do them both for $5 just to make things interesting? If you take those 2 Iron Mans off my hands, $5. Give you guys just a minute here. I am being a wild man again. I want to sell through these books so I can go out and get more stuff. If I have to keep showing off the same stuff, it gets boring, right? Black Lamb is $8. Amazing Spider-Man. The annuals over there are going to go for $6 for those 4 annuals. I got the Cap Wolf going for $15. Let me know what you're interested in. I'll start building out racks in just a minute here. Just want to see if we can find someone else to take these books off my hands. Okay. I have Green Lantern 1 million going for $2. You are helping. Sensational Hulk #6. She-Hulk #6 is $2. Incredible Hulk 326 and 327. We got Rick Jones Hulk, not Rick James Hulk. Green Lantern off to Phil. I have the King Size Annual, the Incredible Hulk #7, going for $2. Punisher, Captain America, Blood and Glory, that's going to go for $2. You knew Rick James personally, or Rick Jones? And Phil, if you're interested in Green Lantern, I have the start of the all-in Green Lanterns. I have issue 16 and 17. Do them both for $4. Let me know if you want to add that too. That's from the current one. Batman Black and White #1, which is a Jim Lee cover. #2 is a Frank Miller cover. And #3 is a Barry Windsor Smith cover. And both, or all three, for $6. All three for $6. Batman Future's End #1. We got a cool lenticular here going for $2. All-Star Batman #2 is $2. Okay, black and white goes off the film. I have the Red Star #3. This is an independent comic series that was published by Image, and it was one of the first digital comics ever made, or not digital comics, but computer graphics comics ever made. And it's basically got like a Final Fantasy feel to it, along with some vibes of communist Russia. It's interesting. $2 on this. For Red Star #3. I have a Spectacular Spider-Man run here. We have issues 137, 166, 167, 197, and 198. If you decide to get all of these books, it is $10 for the run. $10 on this run. So $10 for all of these. Batman Fear State Alpha #1 is $2. Wolverine Bloodlust, which is a one-shot story. It's very good, by Alan Davis and Paul Neary. Very good work. And it's actually part of my personal collection. Reason why? I really, really love the artwork. It's fantastic. And it's a one-shot story, so you get everything in one go here. If you're a Wolverine fan, highly recommend it. Bloodlust. Off to Phil. I have another Wolverine one-shot here called The Jungle Adventure, which is done by Mike Mignola and Walt Simonson. That one is going to go for $2. What is up, Eddie? How you doing? So we got Jungle Adventure going for $2. Jungle Adventure goes to Phil. That's a good one to have too. Eddie, how you doing? Well, if Eddie's in the room, I think it's time to do the second interview. But before we do the first, let's do the first interview again. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time. Eddie, check out this interview I did with Jim Lee.
Welcome to One Question Interviews with Onrie, the only broadcast that really gives you a unique perspective on the comic book industry. Jim, I'm a huge fan. I just want to know, is DC Comics hiring right now? Yeah. Really? No, and that's actually 2 questions. But I was just clarifying. This episode of One Question Interviews with Onrie is brought to you by Black Coffee. Wake up and drink it in, stupid.
I totally agree. Phil is the MVP of this show. All right, now it's time for interview #2. Are you guys ready for this? This is the best interview I've ever done in my entire life. I can't believe I managed to even score this interview. You guys are really going to appreciate this. This is really, really great. It's short and sweet.
Welcome to One Question Interviews with Onrie, the only broadcast that really gives you a unique perspective on the comic book industry. It's nice outside today, isn't it? This episode of One Question Interviews with Onrie is brought to you by none of your damn business, and we'd appreciate you staying out of our personal affairs.
You guys didn't see that one coming, did you? What do you guys think? I think that was my best interview yet. You know, it was really hard to score that one. All right, hold on just a second here. I got to ask someone something.
There's nothing awkward about that. That was real journalism right there. Damn it. Dead Man number 6 and number 7. That's going to go for $4. I have Spider-Man number 9, Legacy number 165 going for $2. Sensational Spider-Man number 12 is 2. Justice League, the Atom Project number 3 and number 5. That's going to go for $4. Chris, I see you're watching the show. I'm pulling these Red Hulks for you. Some people decide to message me on text. That's okay too. Anyway, as long as I see your claim, I will put your books aside for you. I don't care if you're watching on here or not. That's fine. I don't care if you're watching later too. If you're watching after hours and you want to claim some books and I still have them, I will set them aside for you. All right. So I have a Red Hulk bundle set here. I have issue 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have another 8 here, and I have number 10. If you decide to grab all of these Red Hulks here, it's 2, 4, 6, 7, $14 on all of these Hulk books, Red Hulk books. Red Hulk's got a really big role to play in what's going on in the One World Under Doom stuff that's happening right now. So this is a character to pay attention to. This is his first series too. So this comes back to when he was first introduced as a character. He did show up in the latest Captain America movie, not his best outing, but I think Harrison Ford did all right playing the character. What do you guys think? Amazing Spider-Man 343, one of my favorite illustrated books of all time. This is the conclusion to a run where Spider-Man loses his powers because he's duped into it by the Chameleon, and he gets his powers back and in this issue and kicks some serious ass. It's so good. It's awesome. It's $2. Amazing Spider-Man 343 should be in everybody's collection. One of Eric Larson's final issues in the series too. He did 7 more books after that, and after 150, he was done. Moon Knight number 40. Got Dr. Doom on the cover, $2. 43, $2 on that. So it's $4 on those. Star Wars 4, 6, and 7. That's going to go for $6. Steve Rogers Captain America. This is Hydra Cap books here. We got issues 2 and 3. This is the start of this run here. This is going to go for $4. If you have issue 1, you're going to want issues 2 and 3. You're going to want all of it. There's like 19 issues of that series. All of it is worth owning. Along with the Sam Wilson Captain America books that go with it. Yeah, I got Marvel 2-in-1 presents The Thing and Skull the Slayer, number 35, going for $2. The Thing and Incredible Hulk in issue 46. That's 2 and 2. That's 4. Lobo number 6 and number 9. That's going to go for $4. X-Men number 193 is 2. Silverhawks number 2 is 2. Bloodshot number 13 is 2. Avenging Spider-Man. I think Lobo should run for president, and I think Lobo got severely. He was. I don't want to ruin the DC knockout stuff for anyone, but he got raw dogged. I'll just tell you that. Avenging Spider-Man number 16 is $2.
Superman versus the Crusher, number 46 is $2. Web of Spider-Man, number 18 is $2. The Brother of All Men, number 1 is $2. Original Astro Boy, number 13 and 14, that's $4. Aliens Rogue, number 1 of 4 is $2. Wolverine, number 14, number 33, that's $4 on those. Savage Dragon, number 21, is going to go for $2. Lobo Blazing Chain of Love is going to go for $2. Timeless, number 1, is $2. Roots of Swamp Thing. This is a 5-part series by Len Wein and Bernie Wrightson. We have parts 3 and part 5 going for $4. Marvel Premiere featuring Paladin, number 43, is $2. Okay, Lobo's off the bill. Bill, how's it going? Are you still jet lagged, or is everything good now? Batman and Robin, number 1 is $2. Amazing Spider-Man, number 50 is $2. Kid Colt Outlaw, number 175 is $2. Spec Spidey, number 229, 238, and 239. Get them all for $6 for these Spec Spidey books. Wolverine. Sorry. I have Wolverine number 9. That's going to go for $2. World's Finest 280 is going to go for $2. Our Army at War, Sergeant Rock number 283 is $2. Ghost Rider number 18 and number 20 is just $4 for those two. Sleepwalker number 2, number 3, and number 5. Whoever picked up issue 1, I think it was Phil, got the Sleepwalkers. Yeah, he got Sleepwalker 1. If you want these issues to follow, it's just $6 for them. All early issues. We'll take our FOMO books down. We're building on our rack here. Sleepwalkers off the bill. Nomad number 1, $2. Thunder Bunny number 1. Who doesn't want Thunder Bunny? Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man number 118 is $2. Okay. Captain America number 369, $2 on that. Pink Panther, $2. Mighty Mouse, $2. What If Minnie Became Captain Marvel, number 1. I think Katrina was talking about getting that book. Or the big book with all the Disney what ifs. Right? That's what you were talking about? Mighty Mouse and Pink Panther. Then you can hear Young Avengers #3. I have this weird book here called In His Steps. I don't know why. It's a Christian comic. $2. My mistake. Well, not really. No need to apologize for making claims. We don't apologize here. Katrina will forgive him. Just this once. Okay, I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to go through this small stack here real quick. I have Justice League 46. We got Looney Tunes on the cover. One for $2. Zombies Christmas Carol #1 of 5 is $2. The Sandman Distant Mirrors #50 is $2. Blood Pack #1 is $2. Thrill Killer, Batgirl, and Robin #1 of 3 is $2. Metal Men #1, got a cool foil, $2. Gambit #2 is $2. Lady Demon from Chaos Comics #2 is $2. And Batman 89 Echoes #2 of 6 is $2. Marina takes Justice League. All righty. And let's not forget our $3 FOMO books that are left here. Thunder Bunny off to Lorena. Thunder Bunny sold. That was an easy one. All right, I have Saga Swamp Thing #6 is $3. This is our remaining FOMO books. Spawn #25 is $3. The original Ghost Rider Rides Again #1 is $3. Iron Man 288 foil cover and $290. Those are going to go for $3 a pop. $6 for those 2 books. Those are awesome books, by the way. I read all those Iron Man books last year, and they were all great. All really good stuff. Okay, Ghost Rider's off to Phil. $3 FOMO seems to be working. We got 4 books left. All going for $3 a pop. If you grab them all, it's normally 12. We'll do it all for 10. I'll take $2 off. Make a deal. Make something happen. Get some traction going here. Give you guys a moment here. Catch up on claims. And I think I'm going to take down this double rack in a minute. Batman bottom shelf. Which Batman is that? Batman 352. Oops. Going for $3 right now, Lorena. You got a great deal on that. Every bottom rack book, which was $5 before, is $3 or less. The 2 books that fell were the Nick Fury and the Master of Kung Fu, which are both going for $2 a pop. Get them both for $4. And speaking of Batman, I still have issue 125, which is the first appearance of Failsafe. If you want to grab this, I was selling it at $5, which I think is a really great price on this book. I will do it right now for just $4 for anyone who wants it. Batman 125 for $4. Where else are you going to get it at that price? $4, it's yours. For the A cover. 125 has been claimed by Chris. Thank you, Chris. It's a really good price on that. All right. Anybody who's interested, I have the next Batman, #1 variant sketch cover here. I'll do this for $3 too. It's all got to go. $3. The holidays are here. Time's a ticking. Okay. Bill's drawn on the cover. What is the riddle of steel? All right, here's 2 more Batmans. This is New 52 Batmans. I have issue 11, which is the last part of the Court of the Owls, and number 41, which is where we see Commissioner Gordon becoming Batman for the first time. I had these as FOMO books before. No one wants them at the $5 price point. I don't even think anybody wants them at the $3 price point. So let's just cut to the chase here. I'll do both of these books right now for $2 a pop, get them both for $4. Do we have a deal with anybody who's into Batman? This is the last part of Court of the Owls. This is the first issue of Jim Gordon as Batman. It's actually a really fun run, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's good stuff. Scott Snyder introduced a really creepy villain at the end of his initial New 52 run. I like the stuff he's doing right now, man. Absolute Batman has been phenomenal. See if we got a buyer on those New 52 Batmans. It's all Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo stuff there. That is a stellar team on that series. 2 New 52 Batmans at $4. And look these books up online if you think that I'm charging too much for them. If this is too rich for your blood, $2 a pop on these books, look them up online. $4 for the pair. I guarantee you there's meat on the bone for you. And let's find something spot there. Captain America 290 is going to go for $3. $3. Captain America 290. All right, I'm going to take all this stuff down right now. FYI, guys, I'm done showing this stuff off. This is all a regurgitation of the new stuff that I had, so you're not going to see this again. Probably what we're going to do next week, I've got so much stuff that I haven't sold through this year that I'd really like to clear out. So we're going to be doing clearance sales next week, starting on the Experience on Tuesday. We're going to be doing dollar books. So I'll be doing a whole night of dollar books for next Tuesday, which is great. We got Christmas right around the corner here. So feel free to tune in and get lots of really awesome books for just $1 a pop. This allows me to free up space and go out and buy more. So that's really what I want to do. A lot I want to do next year. But it's the riddle of steel. What does it mean to be human? I do not care. our remaining FOMO books here. They're each going for $3. We got Saga of Swamp Thing number 6 going for 3. Spawn 25 is 3. Iron Man 288. We got War Machine on the cover going for 3. 290 is $3. That's the Return of Iron Man. Tony Stark Iron Man. Get all the remaining FOMO books. There's only 4 of them here for just $10, as opposed to 12. So they're all going for 3. I'll take 2 more off. Basically, getting half off of those FOMO books. X-Men: God Loves Man Kills, number 1 of 2, $2. Doctor Strange, number 2, $2. X-Force number 4. Got Rob Liefeld on the cover, $2. Silver Surfer Ghost Light number 5, $2 on that. Gold Goblin number 1, $2 on this. Venom number 7 and number 16. And then we have a Stormbreakers variant of 16. We got Venom wrestling a mouse pizza for a piece of pizza. So that's $6 on the Venom. X-Men God Loves Man Kills is $2. It's a great story there. Doctor Strange issue 2 is $2. X-Force 4 is 2. Silver Surfer Ghost Light 5 is 2. Gold Goblin 1 is 2. 1602, The Fantastic Four. I have issues 1, 2, missing 3, but I got 4 and 5. Get it all for just $8. $8 for that. Insurgent Iron Man number 10 is $2. Dr. Aphra Chaos Agent number 2 is $2. Peacemaker presents Vigilante Eagly double feature number 1 of 5 is $2. James Gunn is a story consultant on this, and it is written by Tim Seeley and Rex Ogle. There's 2 stories in here, but James Gunn oversaw this book. $2 on it. You know, the funny thing is too is I know Tim Seeley very well over the years, and I've also met I haven't met James Gunn, but I know I've watched James Gunn talk before. James and Tim have like the same aura. You know how like when you meet somebody who reminds you of someone else? James Gunn and Tim Seeley, they must have been brothers in another timeline or something, because they're both very much alike. And I hope neither of them finds that insulting, but they just have very similar mannerisms, very similar voices. They're both very lighthearted guys, you know, like both really, you know, wonderful people. And yeah, I think it's kind of funny that, you know, he is an awesome dude. Yeah. Doesn't he remind you of James Gunn, Phil? He's kind of like James Gunn. Tim is from Chicago, so we go back. It's like if you open up, if something happened to James Gunn and he like died like unexpectedly, they could like get Tim Seeley to like pretend to like fill in for James Gunn and like pretend to be James Gunn, and everything would work out just fine. Like everybody be like, yeah, nothing's changed here, and like Tim would be able to do everything he's doing right now very well, as a matter of fact. I mean, I don't have a doppelganger like that. And, you know, James Gunn is a great person to be a doppelganger of. Superman, the Man of Steel, number 1 is going to go for $2. All right, you guys have been waiting for it for an hour and 45 minutes, but I finally got it for you. I have some flash books here. Where's Mr. Nope? The guy who doesn't buy any flash books from me anymore. I have Flash number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. This is from Mike Barron and Butch Geiss's run. You can get these 4 books for $8. I'm going to steal off the bill.
Tim Gunn. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Katrina, I did acknowledge it. I can't even acknowledge it because I just accept it. You know, it feels so natural. Tim Gunn. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even confuse it. Amazing Spider-Man number 7, 808. This is going to go for $2. I just really hope that Tim Seeley, if he ever watches this, doesn't get offended, and that James Gunn doesn't get offended either. They might hate each other too. It's like, man, I really hate that James Gunn motherfucker. And Tim Seeley's like, fuck James Gunn, and James Gunn's like, fuck Tim Seeley, and they like hate each other, and they like fight, and it's like a battle, but like it's like Superman fighting Ultraman in the new movie. Like that was all inspired by James Gunn and Tim Seeley's rivalry for one another. That's a great excuse there, Zach. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, that's such a dick. All right, I got some Web of Spider-Man books here. I have Web of Spider-Man 39, 57, 84, 85, 88, and number 89. If you decide you want to grab all of these Web of Spider-Mans, it is going to go for just $12 for all of them. $12 for all these Web of Spider-Man books. Spider-Man Wolverine number 5 is 2. Incredible Hulk 303 and 304. That's going to go for $4. See, we're all making you feel guilty now, Zach. Sorry. They're all following suit. Spectacular Spider-Man number 149, 150, 151. This is a great run of stuff, by the way. Number 162, 179, and number 180. These are great Spectacular Spider-Man issues. This is going to go 2, 4, 6, $12 for these Spectacular Spider-Mans. Spectacular Spider-Man was a really, really great series. I love it. Nick Fury versus Fin Fang Foom number 1 is $2. Saga Volume 1 is going to go for $5 right now. That's the trade. That's my last $5 trade. Superman, Wonder Woman, Who Gods Destroy, number 1 and number 2. It's a 4-part series by Chris Claremont. That's going to go for $2. And Dread Rules, number 2, is $2. I have more flash coming your way, Mr. Nope. We're not done yet. Phew, I don't have to, check out any of his stupid Flash comics. Okay, Superman, Wonder Woman, off to Katrina. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming today. I appreciate it. Everybody's been awesome. I have Captain Carter number 3 and number 4. It's going to go for $4. Alien number 5 is $2. Batman Superman number 1 is $2. Strange number 3 is $2. I do not care. What does it mean to be human? I do not care. All right, check it out. Zach, this is for you. Let's hope you don't have dupes of these. I have the Flash 762, 763, 764, 765, and 766. All going for the low, low price of just $10. So you'll be like, yeah, I got all those. Damn it! Son of a bitch. All right, we got I have Blade number 5, number 8,
and number 9. This is a great run right here. I really love this Blade series. That's going to go for $6. Sorry, I don't know what he's doing here. It's taking up airtime. Ultimate Black Panther number 1. This is printing, second printing, $2. First printing is like $20. Batman Catwoman issue 6 and issue 7. Those are going to go for $4. $4 together as a set. Bill, let me know what direction you want your wheel spin, because we're going to do wheel spins in about 6 minutes here. Rorschach issue. I got the 12-issue Rorschach series by Tom King here. I have issue 2, issue 3, issue 5, issue 8, issue 9, issue 11, and issue 12. You decide you want to get all these Rorschachs. It's 2, 4, 6, 7. I'll do all 7 for $14. All 7 for 14. Berserker number 10, $2. All right, we sold 1 flash book. Boom. Zach, we got you. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Anybody want the rest of those flash books? It's just $8. And you're awesome, Zach. I hope you know there's no pressure ever here, and you know that. You know that. Kaboom number 3 is $2. Morbius Bond of Blood number 1 is $2. Storm number 2 is $2. Sad Sack, $2. Sugar and Spike number 98 is $2. The Lone Ranger Haunted Mine is $2. Uncle Jack's Jerk Rub. That sounds delicious. I need some jerk rub. Still got those new 52 Batmans. We have number 11 and number 41 going for just $4. Number 11 and 41. Building up the rack here. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider number 9 is $2. Okay, Sad Sack. You want Sugar and Spike? That's the one. We're going to do those. Just give me a yes. Superman 74, Adventures 497, and Action Comics 684. These are all part of the Death of Superman. I'm going to do each of them right now for just $2 a pop, so it's 6 on this set. Fantastic Four versus the X-Men, number 1, 2, and 3. That's going to go for $6 for these. Awesome. Thank you so much, Zach. You taking those Batmans off my hand is a real help. I'm going to send you your invoice this weekend. Your stuff is going to include stuff that you claimed a while ago, plus your Warline stuff too. So I owe you Warline goodies from the Kickstarter, which I really appreciate, by the way. So I will send out an invoice this weekend. And then I have Incredible Hulk 366. That's going to go for $2. I'll finish building out this rack here, and then we'll go from there. What If featuring Daredevil and Captain America, plus Vision and Scarlet Witch, 3 stunning sagas of alternate futures. That's going to go for $2. Absolutely, brother. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Over, it's been great getting to know you this year. Chain Gang War #1, $2. Not to be confused by Gangbang War. Hawkman #1 is $2. Guardians of the Galaxy #15 is $2. Deathlock the Demolisher #32. He's fighting cannibal hordes here. Dark Crisis, Young Justice #3. We got a Jorge Corona and Sarah Stern cover here variant. That's going to go for $2. Refrigerator Full of Heads #4 is $2. And then I got Vision #12 going for $2. Tom King's Vision. Yeah, Gangbang War. You want on Gangbang War? Okay. Last 3 books for the $2 rack. We have X-Men 2099 #1 going for $3. Or sorry, $2, not 3. Miles Morales Spider-Man #5 is $2. Future State Shazam #2 is $2. All right, I'm going to take down all of these books here. Once again, all of the bottom row books are going for $3 or less. I'll go over them one more time. This is my last show of the week, so I will be back on the air next week on The Experience. You can catch me at 7 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. Iron Man 290, $3. 288 is $3. Got those foil covers. Get them both for $6 right now. They'll be back to $5 on Tuesday. Saga of the Swamp Thing #6 is 5. 3. Spawn #25 is 3. These are all going for $3 between now and when I get on the air on Tuesday. So claim them now. These are all that remain. If you want to get the rest of my FOMO books, give me a total FOMO sellout. It's just $10 for the rest of them. Say FOMO 10 and I'll take them all down. All right. Once again, I have Marvel Team Up 150 going for 3. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #19 is 3. Uncanny X-Men Meet the Teen Titans 3. Wolverine 50 is 3. Nick Fury 31 is 3. Sorry, 3 down to 2. Shang-Chi 26 is 2. Captain America 290, I'll do that for 2. Order #1, I'll do 3 down to 2. Tales to Astonish, featuring the Hulk, Hank Pym, and Wasp. That's going to stay at $3. Acetate cover. Avengers 4 is going to be $3. Vision and Scarlet Witch 2, 3 down to 2. War of the Worlds 37, 3 down to 2. Obi-Wan #1, 3 down to 2. Batman Phase Clan 3 down to 2. Just everything on those. And then let's not forget what we got up top. I got Amazing Spider-Man, the annuals, the Hero Killers, Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hero Killers Spider-Man is going to go for $6. I have Black Lamb #1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's going to go for $8 now. And finally, I got Captain America Cap Wolf 402, 403, 404, 406, 407, and 408. That's going to go for $15. And that is the end of what I have to show you guys today. That is all the books. Let's see who's got spins on the wheel here. Looks like it's only Phil. So Phil's the only one who's getting a spin on the wheel, but let's do it for him the right way.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skidball.
All right. No, you don't. The Tales to Astonish is just a one-shot story, so it's a one and done thing. Okay. All right, let's spin the wheel for Phil. Phil, I'm gonna just spin clockwise for you, I guess. And you get a $2 comic. I'm going to hook you up with, let's see, hook you up with Ultimate Black Panther #1. You get the second printing of that on the house. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be back next Tuesday. I'll also be here next Thursday as well. What is next Thursday? Next Thursday, Christmas? Next Thursday's Christmas. I'm not going to be here. Yeah, next Thursday's Christmas. I'm off, so we're going to be doing one show next week. Then I'll find another time to come on the air and do stuff with you guys. So I'll do 2 shows next week, just not sure when yet. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care. I love you all.